1 gram. That is all it takes. 1 gram of plutonium inhaled into your lungs, and the damage is almost certainly fatal. And here is the terrifying part. You cannot see it. You cannot smell it. You cannot feel it. By the time you know it is there, it is already inside you. This is not a natural element. Nobody dug it out of the ground. Humans created it. And once we did, we could never take it back. Plutonium was first made in 1941. A scientist named Glenn Seaborg and his team at Berkeley bombarded uranium with neutrons in a laboratory machine and created something that had never existed on Earth before. A brand new element, heavier than uranium, more dangerous than anything they had ever handled. They named it after Pluto, the last planet at the edge of the solar system. Cold, distant, and dark. The name felt right. Within 4 years of its discovery, plutonium was used to destroy an entire city. The bomb dropped on Nagasaki in 1945 was a plutonium bomb. It released energy equal to 21,000 tons of TNT in a single second. One small core of plutonium. One city gone. So what makes plutonium so uniquely dangerous? 3 things, and each one is worse than the last. First, it is intensely radioactive. Plutonium constantly releases radiation as it slowly breaks down. That radiation damages living cells. It breaks DNA. And because plutonium behaves chemically similar to iron inside the human body, once it enters your bloodstream, it gets carried straight to your bones and stays there for decades, slowly damaging tissue from the inside. During the Manhattan Project, one scientist was working with plutonium when a tiny hole in his glove allowed a microscopic amount to touch his skin. Just a touch. His entire team panicked. Tests confirmed plutonium had entered his blood. He spent the rest of his life going for tests every few months, waiting to see if cancer would develop. The plutonium stayed in his blood for over 50 years. He survived, but he lived with that fear every single day. Second, plutonium generates its own heat. It is so radioactive that if you held a piece right now, without touching it, you would feel warmth radiating from it. It heats itself from the inside as it decays. No fire needed, no external energy source, just pure radioactive decay creating constant heat. Third, it never really goes away. Plutonium-239 has a half-life of 24,000 years. That means in 24,000 years, only half of it will have decayed. The other half will still be just as dangerous. The plutonium sitting in storage facilities right now will still be deadly long after every human language alive today has been forgotten. Here is something most people never expect. Plutonium does not exist in nature, not even in tiny amounts. Every single gram of plutonium on Earth was made by humans inside nuclear reactors. Uranium fuel rods absorb neutrons during the reaction and slowly transform into plutonium. It is one element turning into another under extreme conditions, and it is extraordinarily expensive to produce. 1 gram costs around $4,000 because you cannot mine it. You have to build it atom by atom inside a reactor. Then extract it through a dangerous chemical process while wearing full protective equipment inside sealed chambers with walls thick enough to stop radiation. But here is the strange twist in this story. That same heat that makes plutonium so dangerous is also what makes it incredibly useful. NASA has been using plutonium-238 to power spacecraft since 1961. Voyager 1, Cassini, the Curiosity rover, all powered by plutonium. A container smaller than a soda can generates enough steady heat to power a spacecraft for 15 years in the complete darkness of deep space where sunlight cannot reach. The most dangerous element humans ever created is also the one quietly powering our furthest journeys into the universe. One element, created by accident, used to destroy a city, feared for generations, and now guiding our spacecraft through the darkness between planets. Plutonium did not ask to exist. We made it, and now we live with everything that comes with it. If this changed the way you think about what humans are capable of creating, hit like and subscribe for more stories like this. Thanks for watching.